Alright, so I'm going to start this whole example out by laying out my construction lines. And my construction lines are going to be anywhere where there was an edge on the top view. I'm making a vertical line coming down, including the sides of circles, like over here. And you should be doing this using a pencil lightly. Remember, construction lines you make real light, so you can go back over them darker and make them more clear later. And the other thing is that you want to make sure your construction lines are something you could erase. Okay, use a ruler to make sure they stay straight. All your horizontal lines, project those over from the edges here. Even though these are hidden lines, we want to see those in the section view because that's the whole point of a section view, is to show things that would be hidden otherwise. It's the only way we can dimension those things properly. Okay, switch line types here. Oh, not for you though. Okay, I make an object line, and I want to show the outside of my shape here. So that's this whole section. I'm going to come across and down before I come back up for that bit there. And I already messed up a little bit, so I can kind of scoot that down. I can probably just erase this other guy here. I know it doesn't look as pretty now without those red lines, but it'll do. Okay, so right here's the edge of that. Here's the edge of that pillar there. Comes all the way up to this height. And this is another cutout. It looks like that cutout comes all the way down to here. So I'm going to draw over to it. It goes down to this line. Now, I'm not making this perfect, but should make it clear enough for an example at least as to how we would get things like this. Alright, and that's all of that. We would still see this back edge here. I'm saving that for last. So I am instead going to change the thickness of my line. And this whole section inside of here needs to be section lines. This shows where the material was attached. Okay. Switch back again to my object lines. This is also an object line, as is this and this. But I'm not going to make any section lines in here because none of that material was connected. If I were to cut a line that went all the way through this, here, down, across, if I were to section this whole thing in half, I'm only drawing these section lines in here where it was split. Okay, So that's your first example. We did one in class, and the rest should be up to you. Good luck.